And hello, fellow raiders. Welcome to the raid video, and we are doing the Esme fusion. Here she is in fusion or fragment form. Let's give a quick look at her in the index. Seems kind of a very middle of the road kind of champion. Her passive's pretty unique. Is that your creature immune ally the highest attack? Your attack champion will get boosted whenever she gets hit once a turn. So that's a kind of a unique setup. So you gotta have some sort of reason to go for the fusion, and that's probably about it. Or I could just say we're collecting them all. And of course, there's also her partner champion, which is the Moto guy, going for I think it's a Hunchback of Notre Dame theme here. Although we saw Nubkex test this ability that basically did nothing, so I'm a little eh, about this fusion in general, because even if you pair them up, apparently they're not that good. So that's a little concerning. We now have this Dancer's Path, which is a hero path. And this is quite expensive, to be honest. So there's 25 fragments total, and I'm going to go for 15, basically. I'm going to skip these 10 down here because they're way too expensive. Like all of this is basically doubling the cost of the first 15. So we're going to stop at 15 shards out of 15 fragments out of this one. So Plarium gave us 4,500 points to start out with. I've done some dungeon divers, and now we just need to burn some sacred shards because this is basically a terrible summon rush. So even though I just said this guy's terrible, I'm assuming they probably buff him. I'm also assuming I'm not gonna get the guy when I pull these shards, so you never know. But I might. Um, I don't have Ultin of the Shell, but he's not very good either. And Korra, I have Cupid I don't have, but I don't have Venus, so I don't see much of a point. I have at least 2 Rotos. I have a Cisia. You don't think you ever need a second one. So the other ones here aren't very appealing. So we gotta pull 7 shards. So let's just do the polling and see what we get. Let's go with shard number 1, which is going to lag on us for some reason, and give us a Aox, who's not a bad champion, but he's not super great either. The 2-3 turn cooldowns is pretty cool, and he has a debuff increase. So that's the first one. Let's go to the next one. Number 2, another epic. Masilek Priest Orn. I actually have an Orn, so this is an empowerment opportunity. He's basically just like a decent poisoner. So that's about it. Go for shard number 3. Shocking, another epic. Delver. I actually have a Delver built. I built a Delver very early in the game's life because she actually hit pretty decently. I think her AoE gives her an increased attack, and then she nukes, which was actually a pretty novel ability back in the day, but she's definitely fallen off quite a bit since then. Number 4, another epic, a Woad Painted, who's one of the worst champions in the game until they buffed her. Now she's like half decent. She's got a decent heal ability, I think. Good heal ability. Block active skills. Fully heals result debuffs from this champion. Yeah, heals all allies equal to 50% of the surplus heal. Yeah, she became actually a decent healer in a pinch, but not great. I think I built one for. Amius or a Crusading stage. But I'll empower I suppose. Let's go with the next one. Only 3 more left. 2 more after this one. Oh, we actually got a gold. Oh, a Deliana. Deliana was a free login champion. And I didn't even build her. I did not build Deliana, so she's gonna go into Faction Guardians, or she'll go. Yeah, Faction Guardians, and lets me empower someone else, I suppose, but not what we wanted to see. We did not want to pull Deliana. All right, we got 2 more left. Interesting. I'm full. Sorry about that. I've been chewing through food, trying to get my spaces a little more freed up since I've been doing a fair amount of champion training. So we need to pull 2 more shards here. I did build my Mad Hatter, and I've got my Queen of Hearts 6-star, but she's not quite finished yet. Ruel is a great champion. I just pulled one of her recently, so I fed her for empowerment. I'll probably feed this one for empowerment. But yeah, very niche PvE though. All right, last shard. Let's see if we get lucky or not. Of course not. A Doom Priest. I empower my Doom Priest. A quick look at Faction Guardians. Deliana, Sacred. No, she was elves. Deliana was an elf. Yep, there she is. Okay, well, I can sort that out later. All right, let's go ahead and do the path and see if we can get everything we wanted. I think I'm a few points shy, but I can get those through either dungeon divers or popping some uh, mystery shards would probably also work. Yeah, I'm a couple 100 points short. So we will finish that out with mysteries or more dungeon diving. We'll get that to 3,000. We'll finish the path event, and all will be well. And we will have only skipped 10 fragments. So I can afford to skip 5 more, but I don't know which 5 those would be when I looked at the schedule. Or I could just get them all and have 5 fragments to use for mod. So anyway, that's my plan. Hopefully if you pulled shards, you had better luck than that, and I will catch you guys next time.